Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans.
Hey.
You survived the encounter with the basilisk, mostly unfazed. Those things have killed many people before. You guys
just gotta know how to close your eyes.
Really, what you got to do is you just need to fireball the tent before they can even say anything.
Or reverse time.
Yeah. Those solve it. Anyway, it's the next day. You're out in the Alardian Crest, a big open plain that is populated with gnolls and battle sheep and
Battle sheep?
Battle sheep, yeah.
That's a new one.
I haven't heard of that one yet.
Great.
They have
Rob
steel
creation.
wool, so they're hard to hit.
Wait, they were made of steel wool.
Yeah,
That's where you get steel wool from, is from battle sheep.
Pretty much they've got full plate armor and they're just sheep.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit them, they just die. But they're just sheep with steel wool.
Oh my god.
But you don't see any battle sheep
Like
right
someone's
now.
never used steel wool before.
Anyway, you're out here in the Alardian Crest, and you're going to be headed towards Rencor. The thing that I just deleted showed a path, something like that.
No, we stick around the forest until we're out of range of the Great Horn. Immediate range of the Great Horn.
You're doing this? Draw me your path.
Yeah,
I just
something.
deleted one that...
Like, it was pretty much like that.
Okay.
Not quite dipping down as far, but
Okay, so you're
sticking
gonna
along
head...
the woods for a little bit.
There we go. That's our route.
You have the worst maps. I'm so glad you're not in navigation.
Joke's on you. I could end up as Nav someday.
Oh god.
And then I'll put a whole new spin on drawing dicks in the sky. It'll be even better. Nobody will ever see it.
Except for the people who are tracking movements and like, this submarine
That's
is
nav.
going... But it's got to be someone higher up that tracks like the movement of all the subs in a region, right? And they would see the big dicks you're drawing across the Atlantic or the Pacific.
I don't know. Are there?
I don't know. I just assume that these things are being
But yeah,
tracked
the
everywhere.
freaking pilots think they got big dicks, when really all they do is sit around and get fat. Not kidding about that. They have mandatory 8 hours of sleep.
Is that a good thing for a pilot?
Lucky them.
Sure, it's a good thing for a pilot, but it makes everyone else super bitter about it.
Oh yeah, well.
Like, not even the SWOs get the mandatory 8 hours.
Oh, well, they have the
Freaking
coolest job.
submariners, nope.
Let's be honest, pilots have the coolest job in the world.
Yep, and that's part of the reason why we hate them.
Absolutely understandable. So, I'm trying to find my D100. Here it is. It's an easy day across the Alardian Crest, down the forest side and out towards the Tempian Range. There's nothing much going on whatsoever during that next day, so you can sleep. Rufus, the whole time, is happily walking and sniffing everything you guys come across and occasionally asking where's Polly, but otherwise just really psyched to be on a big long walk with new friends.
Cool.
You guys have anything you want to ask Rufus during this second day? You've been kind of just like hanging out with him as if he's just a regular person, which is fine. I figured you might want to talk to a dog.
What's his intelligence, Neal? He might be like right around Howard's level.
Yeah, he might be about as smart as the Rock.
Oh god. What would I want to ask a dog? I don't know.
Sup, bruh? Yep.
All right, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Next day.
Wait, the dog barked. It didn't actually say anything. It just barked.
Yeah, just barks.
Say anything.
Cool.
So he can bark.
Absolutely. The next day, where's mine? Go. Oh. Yeah. So it's that next day. It's the third day of your journey. You are heading over the Tempian Range and out in towards the western steppes when I need the party to make me perception checks.
Okay.
Nope.
For now.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
Not.
Someone
think
passed, though, right? With the highest roll
Yeah.
that we made here. A
It
26.
somehow rolled. Yeah, I think it rolled mine twice, but they're both like the same number. So.
Oh, okay. Perfect. We'll go with the 27 then, because the first one, that is
Yeah.
good.
No,
So
that's not your perception. That's your strength.
Oh yeah. I know. Okay.
Hold
We'll
the
go
dog.
with the 26 then. So you're walking along, minding your own business, when you notice that there's a bunch of birds in the sky, like weird bird shit. Like you can see the giant bird, the rock, who's cruising around. And he's way, way high up there and just like gliding and coasting. There's also these like winged bird men people with these red feathers that are flapping around and dive bombing down into the field somewhere. And then there are some other larger, more lion-like birds flying around. Will look to be griffins cruising around. And then the sky is just kind of like splattered with these various different places.
But it's okay, because we don't have any
There's
horses with us.
So there's griffins and birdmen just flying around everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I guess I'll just point it out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's normal.
Look, griffins and birdmen.
Yep.
I'm
Hey,
new around
even
here.
the bird rock.
Yeah, the rock. I've never seen the rock, the bird rock either.
What are you guys talking about?
The giant bird.
Yeah, it's a giant bird up there. Why are you talking about me?
That's the bird rock.
No, there is no bird rock. There's just the rock.
Okay. Okay.
It's a rock up there, and you are the rock.
There are no
Yeah,
rocks
yeah.
up there. There's a giant bird. There's some bird dudes. There's some griffins. There is no. I do not see a flying rock. I do not see a freaking boulder going through the air.
I toss a pebble.
Okay, there. Now there's a rock. Now there's not.
All right.
And during this discussion, you realize that some of these things are starting to get a little bit closer. In fact, that cluster of griffins, that pride of griffins, seems to be coming towards you guys.
We hide our horses.
You have no horses.
Okay, good. We're done with that.
Did we do something with the dog?
Put it
Yeah.
in the cage.
Okay. We'll do that.
Oh, I don't want to go in the cage. Please don't put
Protect
me
it
back in
with
the
your life.
cage. Please.
Don't worry.
We have to-
You'll get back out of the cage soon.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be in the cage.
It's okay. It's okay. I like scratch it behind his ears as he's going in there. Give him a little treat when he goes in there.
You don't love me. You don't love me. Where's Polly? Nah, you guys don't even care. He whines.
Nope.
Um,
Oh yeah, he definitely whines in it. It's just
Laura's just too uncomfortable with this to really react to it.
but you know, that half dozen griffins, those half dozen griffins are getting closer, and it looks like they are coming directly for you guys.
nope. Stop it.
I don't know how you're planning on stopping them, Rock.
I'm telling them to
How
stop.
close? How are any of them like within? I don't know, 30 feet of each other.
Yeah, two of them are within 30 feet of each other. Definitely.
Okay. Should I cast sleep?
Can you? Are they within range?
I don't know how.
If you can, do it.
All right.
Yeah,
How
sure.
far?
I have absolutely no qualms with this.
How long
If they want to come investigate us, if they want to investigate us forcefully, then sure, go for it.
Range
Help
of
yourself.
sleep.
I want to see this go down.
Sleeping animals that just like let them fall out of the sky and hit the ground.
Yep, because it's still technically
That's actually a
feeding
really
them.
good use. Okay, range is 30 yards.
Okay.
So when
So
they're 90
they're gonna have to
feet-
be like practically on top of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
But it's better than nothing,
yeah.
especially if they're swooping.
All right,
long
so
as
you're gonna have to cast it as the first round of initiative because once they're within 90 feet, that is like
All right.
closing distance to begin combat. So
Yeah,
let's
it's kind of, yeah.
So you can prep the spell. It's already got initiative of 1. Never mind, it's fine. Just roll initiative.
Yeah.
Because the griffins are coming for you.
Ooh, yes.
Oh.
All right.
Well, let's
Very
Let's-
nice. Very nice.
see if this does nice, though.
I like how if you still add up their initiative, it's still lower than mine.
Okay. I might put 1 to sleep.
Is that 2d4 hit dice worth of griffins?
Yeah.
Hold on. Mine. Sorry. Mine should actually be different. Mine should actually be 6.
Oh,
I just looked up the spell speed. I thought it was 5. It's not.
So 3 hit dice of griffins affects as exactly 0 griffins. They have far more than 3 hit die. And they begin to swoop down upon you. Howard, you said you go at 6?
Yep.
You go next. Although by the time you're going, they are like screeching down at you, very, very near to you. Is that 5 hit dice worth of griffins? With the
Okay,
sleep
Neal.
spell?
So. No, that is 5 hit dice of first level monsters being summoned.
Summoned. Ooh.
Yes.
oh, got him.
Ooh.
This could do it.
Monster summoning 1, huh? Why don't you roll me a d12?
Mm-hmm. All right. Eight.
Oh no.
Actually, I need you to roll me 3d4 instead of 2d4 because you are summoning kobolds. Or just add 1 more d4 to that, actually.
Yes.
That'll work instead.
Then
5
just take the first one, then?
kobolds appear.
Okay. So it's still just 5.
They appear on the ground before you, confused. And you know what? One of them's Glibglob and one of them's Krob. You've summoned Glibglob and Krob from Shenanigans
No, Neal.
to help you in this battle.
No, Neal.
You are responsible for their lives.
No.
Oh my god.
No, Neal. Hold on. Does it actually pull random creatures from places?
Yes, you're
Or
not
does
just
it
creating
just create
creatures
them?
out of nowhere. You're bringing
Yeah.
creatures from somewhere else in the world who have to then fight for you with no understanding of what's happened and are like bound to your will. It's a terrifying spell.
Do one of them have like any sort of food or a drink?
Yeah, Glibglob has like a mug in one hand, and all of a sudden like there's a dagger in another, and he's not sure where it came from. Meanwhile, like Robot Krob has like part of a chicken that he was carrying.
Excellent.
Well, then I'm immediately
Krob,
gonna say,
throw the chicken.
Krob, Glibglob, under the cart. Under the cart.
Krob, throw the chicken. The griffins want the chicken.
Krob does speak common, so he tosses the chicken, and the 2 of them dart under the cart. The other 3 will ready attacks for when one of the griffins comes down. And the first griffin is gonna go after. Well, look at that. It goes after the rock. So the 3 kobolds have readied attacks and leap towards the griffin with their small pointy knives and spears that they have when they get summoned for some reason. Howard, would you roll me 3d20?
What?
Oh my god.
10, 15, 10.
Those aren't bad. Griffins are charging, so they have a penalty to their AC, but unfortunately, that is not enough to hit anything. They've got
15.
Pretty good, yeah. Even with the +1 to hit from the charge or whatever, no, doesn't hit. So the first griffin dives into the rock, claws out, beak gnashing. At least it doesn't get +4 to hit you this time because your eyes are closed. And it rolls a 10, a 24, and a 26. Wow, it rolled really high, except for that 3. The 24, I take it, hits you.
Yeah.
And the 26 clears by 5.
Yes, it does.
All right. So you get clawed twice. Thankfully, the bite is what missed you. Bite does a lot of damage. But these other ones... Fucking hell, Rock. You take 4 points of damage on 3d4. This is why I can't kill anyone. My dice are shitty. I need better dice.
I'm okay with them being bad. No, remember last time I played, they did really well. You like max damage double crit me.
Yeah, I don't remember
Just
which dice
about.
I was using. I have to find new ones.
You were using D4s.
Well, but I have a lot. Like I have 12 d4s. I gotta find the.
Or you
high
were
D
using
damage
half
to-
of them.
All right, those two. That Griffin misses. Does that damage? The next Griffin is going after Howard with a
2, 5, and a 1.
with a 19 hit, a 22 to hit, and a 10 to hit. What's your AC, Howard?
2 hits.
19.
19.
The first one is a bite, and the second one is a claw. So the Griffin deals to you 8 points of damage as it lands and is on you.
That's
Yes, the next Griffin
So
is going to go
is-
as...
Are they like swiping past us, making dive attacks,
No,
or are
they
they just like landing and
dive
attacking?
towards you and like... So it tries to like knock you to the ground, but doesn't quite. Instead, one claw comes across you and rakes your front, while it bites at your shoulder, and now it's like a lion on the ground in front of you. Kind of same thing with the rock, except it got both claws on you and raked across your armor and down your legs and scratched up your arms and stuff. The next Griffin goes at 11, which is just before the rock, so I think there's only one person left for it to really engage with. Yalara, here comes a Griffin for you too. Wow. Charge bonus is nice. 18, 18, and 26.
I have 19 AC.
Oh. All right, so the bite and the first claw miss. The second claw comes down for a single point of damage, mildly inconveniencing you. And please actually make me a D100 roll to see if you go insane from your sleep spell.
Yeah. Can't believe I forgot that. Alright.
I can just see Connor slowly getting more upset as his character.
Ooh, close.
Just everything.
But not quite. The Rock, it is your turn, and there's
Alright,
a Griffin
cool.
before you.
Is a griffin or a large creature?
It is a large creature.
Yeah, see, that picture looks way smaller than the basilisk.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
So, do I triple crit this
Yeah,
thing?
it does.
It has 17 AC, so you clear by 10.
Okay. Okay, so I'm only doing 96.
Yes.
Plus
Wait.
5.
Clears by 10, so you should do... Yes, triple
2.
damage dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look,
This always
Basilisk
makes me
actually
happy.
does look small. It doesn't even take up the full height of its box.
No, it does in that. Yeah, in that book. it
Oh,
does.
okay, in that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you showed me the 5e.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
showed us one that was like large and
Oh, man, that-
terrifying.
Oh my god, look at all the ones in that!
Wow.
Oh, holy shit.
It's
Oh,
like you
almost as
borrowed
bad as
my
your
dice.
rolls, Neal.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hit dice on the Griffin. Oh my god. Rolled just as bad as the Rock did.
Oh, so I killed it.
Maybe, actually. 10, 15, 22 HP.
Yeah.
Yep. You bring the sword up and down, and the Griffin splits in twain.
Yeah.
The 3 other Griffins are going to target the 3 summoned kobolds.
They get their attacks off, though, right?
Yeah, they got it off on the one that attacked me.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So
right. They
They
the
already-
first
yeah.
one targets random kobold number 1. Missed the bite, but hit with a claw for 1, and then 26 clears by 10. So then, yeah. So 1 kobold instantly goes down. The next kobold, oh god, goes down. And the third one, actually, that's, no, well, maybe 3d4. Yeah, no, all 3 kobolds die, except for the 2 that are hiding under the cart.
Good.
No.
And we go to the next
Good.
round of combat. All the griffins have landed. There are 5 left, 1 on Howard, 1 on Yulara, and 3 that are now looking for targets. Well, actually,
That are now
So-
going after the rock.
hold on.
Let's be real
Let's see. One of them is actually eating one of its kobolds. The other one's eating another kobold. Hey, they're all busy devouring kobolds for the time being. We'll see what happens over the course of the round. Let's roll initiative.
Okay. So hold on, Neil.
That should be a 6 for me then,
Oh,
right?
should I do it? Oh, should I do it?
Oh, I might go in the middle
you
of
think?
initiative.
Oh, wow.
Should I
You're
do
going
it,
right after me,
Connar?
probably.
What are you gonna do? Roll initiative.
Should
You
I
should
do
roll
it?
initiative. Yes,
Roll it.
I don't know what you're doing.
I
Do
think
it.
it's.
Do it.
I think it's +4.
You're not gonna send out battle crew barb.
Waiting. There we go. No.
All right.
I rolled it.
Okay, cool. So the first one of these suckers goes at 8. Does anyone beat an 8?
I go at
Yulara
8.
does.
Yeah.
Go for it, Yulara.
So I draw my sword, raising my AC to 20 somehow, and then make my attack.
Hey, you hit!
It's not gonna kill it. No, that's definitely. Oh my god.
Definitely not gonna kill it.
Wait, what sort of sword are you using?
Just a long sword.
No, you roll d12s, bro. Against large creatures.
Oh, is it large? Well,
They
yeah,
are large.
I already. What do I do?
Yeah.
Whatever you
Just-
want. It's shenanigans.
I'd say roll d12 plus 1.
Roll it again.
Let's see.
Ooh,
Oh, that's way
There you go.
much better.
Hell yeah.
10,
Say
12 points
you-
of damage.
that
There
would be
you
the
go.
damage if he attacked a kobold.
All right. So let's just mark some HPs here. Okay, then that's the one against you, Lara. The Rock. You go at the same time as the one against Howard, who no longer has his charge bonus because he's not dive bombing you, but it still proceeds to rake against Howard with claws and bites.
All right.
With this is a 19 with the bite, and then a 12 and a 13 with the claws.
So only the bite.
Okay. The bite comes down for a whopping 9 points of damage on you, Howard.
Oh,
Nickel and
dear.
dime.
Are you alive?
It's not really nickeling and diming. Yes.
Rock, it's your turn.
All right. So seeing as
so-
how there are,
Neil, I'm casting a spell. Should I make the con save?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the DC is, but
It is 20 plus the damage that you took.
wait,
So
the
you're s-
DC is 20 plus damage?
I don't know. We've never really established it. It's always been kind of a new thing. It's kind of like a whatever.
Yeah.
So I've always
Right.
been doing like you need to pass a bare minimum of 21 for 1 point of damage, and every point of damage beyond that is.
What about like how 5e has like this or like half whichever is higher kind of a thing?
5e does have that.
Yeah, like 21 or like I don't know how you would do it with the whole 21 system, but I don't know. Yeah, for now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll sort it
Yeah.
out one day, but for now, Howard's spell is interrupted.
Okay.
And Rock,
Okay.
your attacks, please. Attack, healer.
I'm debating on whether I want to go after the guys. Screw it.
Who are you going after?
I'll go after the one that's going after Eula. She's a new kid. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Way less HP than you guys.
So natural 20.
Shit.
Holy shit, Rock.
Holy shit.
Does that clear by only 10?
Wait, he'd have like back attack at least, right?
Oh, you're right. So
would.
it'd be 3-2.
Yeah.
Against
But does that-
17 AC.
So
which
I triple crit.
clears by 15, which is max damage, 4 times damage dice.
Oh god.
I've been waiting for this. Give me that freaking
Christ.
12d6.
I think he like cuts through it and his blade almost hits me in the face.
Yeah, it's definitely there's feathers
Like-
everywhere and
Run up, I just like freaking under
Yeah.
freaking hit it. Oh no, it's straight up like freaking Monster Hunter here. Like level 3 charge.
There you go.
yeah, that one is no more.
I think there's blood just like
okay.
all over you, Lara.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I just like look at it. I was like, huh.
Already finished his- Howard, I believe you're next. Your spell's been interrupted though.
Can I sword attack then?
Sure. Yeah, the other ones are going really late, so you can go ahead and draw your sword and hop into the fray.
All right, 1d20 plus 3. Haha. I'm not sure I'm ever going to hit anything with this sword.
The other 3 griffins notice another one going down and look up from their kill. No, this one's happy to keep eating. This one's happy to keep eating. And this one actually just picks up one of the kobolds in its mouth and takes off. So there are now 3
I'm good with that.
griffins remaining. One killing Howard, and 2 others ripping at dead kobolds.
We
So-
successfully defeated another Griffin.
Let's roll initiative.
No, Neal, I still get to make my second attack this
Oh, I
round.
see. Go ahead and make your second attack against Howard's griffin.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh my
That
god.
will hit. It will clear by 10.
All right.
How do you get? Oh, back attack is the.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my god!
Oh my
it's not
God.
dead though.
It is not dead.
No,
Not
that's
dead.
5 1s in there.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Shit.
Okay, roll initiative.
5 1s and 2 2s.
The one that was fighting Howard now turns to face the newcomer, and is not really happy.
Covered in Griffin blood. Actually, wait, no.
No, you're not only covered in griffin blood, you're now like have feathers covering it as well.
Oh yeah, I've got feathers. I'm pretty sure like the freaking dragon head is probably like smiling a little bit or something. I don't know. It's got like a nice little glint in its eye. Like, yeah, I can take this.
Oh man.
Yeah, the griffin is not too happy about this. It's pretty badly hurt. But let's just give it a straight up morale check. Yeah.
I
It
dealt
sees
more
the
than
dragon
50%.
head on your face, and griffins aren't super smart, but it sees that as more of a threat than as like a look
Excellent.
that's scary. And
Excellent.
so it leaps onto you with a claw for a 27 natural 20, a claw for an 8 natural 1, and a bite for a 23. natural
Yeah. The not natural ones will hit.
Okay. So the 23 does
Hold
not
on.
crit.
That's fine. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. But were you adding like charge bonus to that? Because that seemed
No.
like it was the same amount to hit.
No, they get
as
plus
the
7 on this
charge.
one. The first charge had plus 9.
Oh,
So
okay.
just plus 7.
Yeah, that
So-
was a nat 20 in there.
4 for the claw. And the bite was a, what do we call it? A 27? Is that clear by?
I thought the claw had the nat 20 and then the bite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then the bite is a 12 max damage die. The claw then is the 27. That just clears by 5, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it is 6 and 12 total for 18 points of damage as the griffin starts to shred you.
Okay.
It's ripping
Well, I
apart
will
the
in
chains on
turn.
your arms and, hacking at that vulnerable spot near your neck with the big talons.
All right. Well, when it comes to my turn, I'll instead tear it to shreds.
Well, in the meantime, This guy that is eating a kobold takes off with the kobold in tow, leaving just the one fighting the rock and Howard, and another one who is currently munching on kobold guts.
Now is it my turn again?
Next? I don't know. I have no idea who's next.
9 initiative?
9 is next. You, Laura.
Okay. I guess I'll try to attack this one that they're fighting. God, what do I do? Flank attack, I guess?
Yep.
Okay.
Howard's got its back, so you gotta get this one.
Nice.
You do clear by 5. You crit.
So 2d12.
Yep.
Yeah. Get him.
Wow.
I just run up and...
That's the one I already did 23 damage.
Yeah, that was the one they were fighting.
Oh, right. Sorry, that one's dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I have a second attack at the end, just for...
Howard, you are next.
How dare you, Neal?
I said Howard. I said Howard.
Coward.
That's not how it came across on here.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, go after the other one. The one that's munching on a kobold.
All right, go for it. 14 will not hit it.
No bonuses for it being distracted.
No, as soon as a threat approaches, it stops eating and goes
Yeah.
at you. Or as chat can hear, but you guys can't because of audio things. Like that. Next up is the rock.
All right. So I'll go with that. I can't get it. Can I get at its back? The one that Howard just
It's
attacked?
up and looking around at you guys now. So it will follow you as you come towards it.
But
You won't
didn't
be able-
Howard attack it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you're not
Okay.
gonna be able to get a back attack on this one. It's not really engaged with anything. Kind of looking between y'all.
So not even a flank either? All right, very
No,
well.
no.
All right, still doesn't matter.
Oh,
I'd still double crit it.
Sweet Jesus, man.
Oh my god.
Gotta
Dude, it's the
switch
roll
out your
20 dev, so
dice.
like the rock is back. I want to see him just throw dice
Yeah.
at the problem.
Right?
There we go.
Fucking hell, dude!
There we go.
I think it's dead.
Yeah, it is dead.
3 5s. Jeez.
So I just one shot 3 griffins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plane grows fairly still and quiet, except for Rufus in the back going, oh my god, let me roll in it, come on, let me out, I want to roll in it, I want to roll in it.
All right. I'm
I'll just,
gonna.
like-
No. I'm gonna go say to Krob and Glibglobs, tell Desmond I say hi. Didn't mean to summon you guys.
They are terrified, just like pure
I'll just, like,
horror
take
on
the
their
drink.
face.
I'll just like sit down, like plop down next to the cart, like open up the freaking like
I take out my water skin and I just dump it over my head.
yeah, and I'll just like take the drink that Glibglob had and just start drinking it.
Nice.
All right. You can dismiss the kobolds if you'd like, Howard.
Yeah. Sure.
They vanish in a puff of smoke that vanishes in a smaller puff of smoke, which vanishes in a smaller puff of smoke until you can't see it anymore.
I just imagine Desmond being like, where the hell did they... Oh, there they are.
Yeah. Pretty much. Wait, what happened to that drink?
This is why the service at Shenanigans is so bad, actually. It's because the kobolds just keep getting summoned by accident.
That or the fact that they're also just kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the first one. Kobolds are reliable servers.
Let's be honest here, Neal. Some random wizard is really happy they summoned this golem version of Krob that just like breathes fire on the enemy accidentally.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, I gotta be afraid of kobolds now.
All right.
Okay. You've made it to most of the way through the western steps.
Okay, I think we're gonna do a quick bout of healing.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
only down 1.
Only
Okay,
done one?
Oh, hold on,
Your
I'll
dice have been
Orson
very
you.
kind to you so far.
Oh, he got
Yeah.
so lucky.
Yeah, I got super lucky.
All right, So
Yeah, I'm down.
14 to you back.
Oh,
Nice.
14 for me. Excellent.
Still need more.
Yeah, I need 10 more.
Damn.
All right, and then I'll Orison twice.
All right, yeah. Awesome. Thanks, bro.
And then for myself, I just have Orisons. I am down 17 HP.
Damn. How many Orisons do you get?
Oh, I've got 3 first level spell slots dedicated to Orisons.
Oh my god.
Like, well, at level 5, you get 8 points of healing per Orison.
No, that's
so,
great. Yeah, no. Nice.
Yep.
So do you have one to spare for me?
I already Orison to you.
Oh, you did?
already
Okay, I
part
didn't
of it.
hear that.
Yeah,
Didn't hear
you're
it.
like the first one.
Okay,
It's like
cool.
a slap the band-aid down.
Yeah. Just pat me on the head.
Yeah, here's some Neosporin.
All right. Still got 1 cure moderate wounds and 4 Orisons.
Jeez. Great. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Uh,
Thanks, bro.
no problem.
okay, so you guys are out here on the plain, taking a bit of a breather after the battle.
Yeah.
You see that the big rock and the Arakaras are still cruising around out here somewhere, but seem content to leave you alone. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or just head on down to Rencor?
Oh my god.
Keep heading on down to Rencor.
Eulara's probably just replaying the crazy fight that just happened. Mostly the rock. Just
Yeah,
ripping through
we
it.
get 2 griffins on them. The rock's just going around swinging
Yeah.
left and right, chopping down griffins.
Come up in here, you gonna get dunked on.
All right. Well, you continue your very peaceful, pleasant, and in no way dangerous journey to Rencor.
God.
You
I
don't
mean,
make
honestly-
it there today,
It's not very dangerous.
but you get to about there before you settle down for the night. One
Okay.
more time.
Okay.
Let's roll for counters. That night passes without event, and you wake up the next day and make it to Rencor
Hey.
by late afternoon. So you pull into the town. It is an unwalled town on the edge of the sea. People are hustling and bustling around. What are you doing? What is your approach?
Well, we're looking for a 4-story building.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was near the docks, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. So there's that.
You can easily find the 4-story building in the market square, just where you said it would be.
Okay, cool.
The house is painted with red and green and blue and strong, bright, bold colors, and has a bunch of different flags of weird things hanging down from it. Do any of you have a heraldry skill?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Yeah. So then you have no idea what any of these
But-
flags mean.
But, Neal, we do have Harold.
I'm Howard.
Howard.
I'm
Oh,
Howard.
Howard, yeah. Unfortunately.
nah,
See,
yeah,
no,
can't
see,
even.
I couldn't do Gerald and then Harold. I had to do Gerald Howard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I do have cryptography. I wonder if there's some kind of code here.
Maybe if you spend some time
Yeah, maybe you
studying
can
it,
find some
make a photography
Bitcoin
check.
in there.
Okay. Okay.
One.
Desmond
mind,
didn't.
okay.
Oh, Desmond did want something from here as well. Okay. Figure that out.
So, you're here in the market square. You see the building. It's late afternoon. Are you gonna go visit the wizard today and just hand over the dog, or are you gonna wait till tomorrow? Do you have something else you need to be doing? What? Talk to me.
Well,
Should we
go?
should we drop the
Go.
dog off before we look for the mermaid
Yeah,
scales or whatever?
Yeah, sure, why
yeah,
not?
I'm fine with doing that.
Okay. Sure. So, I guess we approach the building. I guess I'll just knock. I think that's the appropriate thing to do.
Yep. There's a not now. I'm busy from inside.
So we have your talking dog.
A few moments pass and the door opens, and I should have figured this out ahead of time. A fairly short, middle-aged man opens the door. He looks to be in his mid-40s. He's about 5'4", and he kind of pokes his head out. You have the dog?
Yes, we brought Rufus.
Rufus goes, "That's me! That's me!"
Yeah, it is.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
him.
it is.
Oh boy.
boy.
And the wizard kind of looks at the dog and kind of reaches for the leash that you're holding.
Oh,
Takes
It's
the
already been
leash
paid for.
and starts
Yeah.
tugging the dog inside. The dog happily walks in. The door slams shut behind it. That's the last you'll ever see of Rufus.
Oh,
Hi, Rufus.
bye, Rufus.
That's it. Gone.
I now take the cat out of my bag and place it back in my head.
Oh, the cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah.
oh
Um,
no.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's go look into those mermaid scales.
Yeah. How late is it? Is it like probably
Like the sun
not
is
gonna find it?
starting to go down late, but it's
Yeah, I
not.
could probably
Like
just-
the markets are still open, but they're starting to pack up. You know.
Okay, we'll quickly see if we can find him, but if not, we'll just wait till tomorrow.
Sure. Where do you go to find mermaid scales?
Well, he
Said they
Said-
should be sold on the open market.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were right next to the open market, so you start walking around and looking for mermaids scales, and there's a lot of shaking heads and no, we don't have that here. Eventually, someone says you should try down by the docks. That's where all the seafood and stuff is sold.
Okay.
Oh,
But by the
thank you.
time you get to the docks, they're going to be closed. So I guess that's
Oh.
a task for the next day.
Yeah, we're gonna stay the night.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
You all get a room. I think it's like 50 copper each for a night and everything. Food and
man,
lodgings.
Man, I should have grabbed some what was it, griffin meat? I have a cooking proficiency. Oh well. You said
50 copper.
Copper, okay.
And
Okay.
into that, you guys go to bed and wake up the next day. You're still in Rencor.
Oh, good. That's a legitimate concern in Shenanigans.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it is.
whenever you wake up, you should always check to make sure you have your pants on and go to the window to make sure you're still in the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, these are things that have been known to happen. So, next day, what are you doing?
Gonna go find some mermaid scales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Search down by the dock.
You head on down to the docks. There's a smaller market over here where there's fish being sold and other seafood things being sold, and a lot of things being loaded on and off of various ships. Some of these things are being pried open and sold on the spot. Others are being hauled away to somewhere else. Why don't you, one person, make me a charisma check? Who wants to make it?
I will? Yeah, I'll do it.
All right,
Go
Laura.
for it.
Oh,
Nice.
so close.
So close. You find a person who says that they usually sell mermaid scales. There's something just a little bit dodgy about him. You didn't roll high enough to actually kind of place it, but there's something that makes you uncomfortable about this person.
You got them shifty eyes.
Can't place it. It's just that, have you ever met
Can't
a
tell the
person
eyes.
and there's nothing overtly weird about them, but you're
They're
just like,
just slightly off.
there's just like something like on your spine just makes you kind of tense up a little bit and go, I don't like this person, and I don't know why.
Sure,
I have no
sure.
reason to,
Neal-
but
Yeah.
Does the cat react to him at all?
no, the cat is asleep.
Okay, good. Good cat.
And this fella says that he typically sells mermaid scales, but he doesn't have any right now. However, I could like find some for you, or we could find. How long are you in town?
Not too long.
Yeah.
Probably gonna head back to Berkshire today. But if you can get us mermaid scales, I mean, I guess we could stay another night.
Well, I know where some mermaids are. We could go scaling. But I need some guarantees that you'll be sticking around so I don't come back and have nothing to show or no one to sell any to, you know?
Do you know about how
Alright.
long it would take?
Well, they just live up the sea a little ways, you know? Just head up that way, he says, pointing to the north. And there's some mermaids that live up there. I feel like I could get in, get out with one of them by tomorrow, probably.
You guys down for waiting?
Well, I mean, if they're just up the shore, why don't we go get it ourselves?
You can't swim, can you?
Yeah, I can.
I can, not in my armor, but
Well then, I guess you don't need me after all.
I never realized I took a swimming proficiency, but I did.
well, it's strength based, so you're settled there.
Yeah.
It's right there. Swimming. Oh, okay.
I mean,
I don't know about that water fighting, those water fighting rules.
I mean, is if we don't have to fight anything, we don't have to worry about water fighting rules.
Yeah, that's possible.
maybe it should be left to the guy who actually knows how to fight mermaids.
Or we can just ask him, like, hey,
Yeah.
I've got a friend who's looking for some mermaid scales. I know scales aren't a permanent thing. Do you, like, for some reason keep your scales, or do you have anywhere they just like fall off and you don't mind us poking around down there to grab them? And then we can just avoid it. Yeah, you know.
Oh dear.
Do you need to wait another day to get us the good spells there, Howard?
I mean,
Eula? Ulara?
Yeah, Ulara.
technically, Shenanigans has that spell changing rule, where it takes like 1.5 times the time it took to memorize the spell. But I don't know what the heck I'd take.
Well, let me know what you want to take. What do you know?
Do you not have elemental water?
What?
Never mind.
Hold on. Actually, that's a good point. Do I have like water breathing? Probably do. I've got water to wine.
That's good.
Yeah.
You never know when
It's a
all
fine
they
spell.
really wanted to do was just throw a party and you give them wine and they just like, yes. Wine.
It's kind of
Yes.
hard to ferment
Does
drinks
not look-
under the sea, you know? Mermaid culture doesn't really
it's
have
true.
alcohol.
You know what? Yeah, let's bring them some alcohol. Maybe
Okay.
they'll like that. I don't know.
Sure.
I like alcohol.
Don't we have to like somehow get in the ocean? Or are they on the coast?
You said on the coast. We can.
I could rememorize into water breathing.
All right. So yeah, I'll ask the guy again where he
I'm
finds.
sorry, Neil. I'm going to mention this.
Where the mermaids are at.
Like hell,
And,
I'm gonna tell you. Coming over here asking me to get something for you, and then say you're gonna go do
How
it
much do you
yourself.
charge
like
for the
I'm gonna-
mermaid scales?
How much?
100 copper per pound.
Okay. How about this? For telling us where they are, I doubt we're going to be getting a large amount. I'll assume we get like 3 pounds. How does 150 copper sound for telling me where to get it? So that way you just tell
Giving
me
up
where it
my
is.
special mermaid hunting grounds? That's a family secret.
Oh, it's a family secret.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And have you seen me in town before?
Never.
Do you think I go mermaid hunting often? You
Listen,
should be able to
We're
tell
from Berkshire.
by my lack of know-how that I don't. I'm not going to spill your secret. I have no interest in spilling your secret. I can just tell the guy I got him from, is like, yeah, we know a guy. He can hook you up.
You swear on your life that you ain't gonna tell no one?
I'll think about it. Think about
have
all the
reason.
times that I've come close to losing it, and like, yeah, whatever, sure.
Gives a bit of a nod, spits in his hand, and thrusts it out towards you.
And shake it, hand him over gold and 5 silver.
All right. He tells you that up the coast, just maybe a mile south of the Lupin Lore, or where is a nice set of rocks that the mermaids like to sun themselves on.
Okay.
Neil.
Awesome.
Now, there's 2 spells, 2 third-level spells I could possibly take for this. Water breathing or tree. Just tree yourself underwater.
You know, mangrove trees can extend their roots into water. It could be useful.
Yeah. No, it's not. I
Anyway,
just wanted to bring up that spell again because it's amazing.
yeah. And then after that, I'll be like,
All right.
anything in particular that we should be wary of, just besides your normal beasties running around? Anything unique and special?
Well-
I mean,
there's-
just the usual.
Just the usual? Alright, cool.
I mean, there's. Yeah. I think there's werewolves up there.
Just the usual.
Okay.
Just the usual. Awesome.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. And it sounds like off you guys
Alright,
go
so-
towards the Lupin Lore to find some mermaids sunning themselves on some rocks.
Yeah, but first we need to make sure we have alcohol.
Yep. We're gonna bring him alcohol.
Yep.
All right. Well, what's that place called? Hold on, I need to open up my Shenanigans planning.
The
Red something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something,
Trading?
Yeah.
The Red Ale Trading Company.
Red
something
Ale
like that.
Trading Incorporated. That's it.
Sounds right. Yeah.
That's it. Good job. Good memory. So you can swing by the Red Ale Trading Incorporated company, and talk to. No, I did need to open that because I can't remember his name. Talk to the new proprietor.
The person who commits murder tries to get away with it, and ends up making a ghost who we trap in the ale, and then trapped in Desmond's basement,
Yes, that one.
so we can have the Veil Pale Ale.
Yes.
And get another reason for people to come see the gimmicks at Desmond's bar.
The pale veil ale. Yeah.
Yep.
Something like that. It's amazing.
There we go. Cask of Sierra Nevada. Mr. Mint is the person who you are talking to here. Mr.
Minty.
Mint. First name Ale, last name Mint.
Yep.
What can I do for you?
Hey, bro. We need some alcohol.
Wonderful. How many casks does Desmond want today?
Oh, no. This is personal business. We don't need it in cask size. I don't feel like dragging around a cask.
Yeah.
Just a couple bottles.
We do have a
Got the
cart.
wagon. probably be bad off road though.
Yeah.
I don't feel like dragging that.
With a heavy sigh, he lists you the prices for regular quantities of these things. You don't need a full
Real-
barrel.
We're not having a kegerator here, bruh.
All
Not
right.
doing any keg stands.
So he'll
Hold
sell
on.
you.
Could we get just like there's like a full barrel, but there's also just like a little barrel keg?
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
get?
You can get like a. Let me put calculations here. You can get like a 1 gallon keg, little
Okay.
mini keg for 32
Mini
copper.
keg. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get a 2 mini kegs. Sound good?
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
We get
You
2
showing
mini
up?
kegs.
Have 2 mini kegs now.
Okay.
All right.
All right, it is done.
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
And I'll
Cool.
I'll buy 3 more rations before we head out, just in case.
And north you head towards the Lupin Lore along the coast, hoping to spot some mermaids. It's been about an hour since our last break, so why don't we take another break right about here, and we'll come back on the other
Excellent.
side with who knows what. See you then.
Who knows what?
Okay.